Good morning, year 9s. We're looking at trapezia today. Trapezia is the plural of trapezium. So let's have a look at the do now first. Pause the video now. So work out a half of times 16, a half times 16 to find a fraction. We are finding a fraction of an amount essentially. So we are dividing the amount, the number, by the denominator and multiplying by the numerator, which is 1. So 16 divided by 2, that's 8. So you can think in terms of finding a half of a number there. A half times 3 plus 9. Follow Bidmas, we need to do the brackets first. So 3 plus 9 is 12. And then a half times 12, a half of 12 is 6. And then again, follow Bidmas, we need to do the brackets first. 2 plus 4, that's 6. Then in any order really, because these are multiplications. So you can do them in any order. So a half times 6, so 6 divided by 2 times 1, that's 3. 3 times 10 is 30. Or you can think 6 times 10, 30. 60 divided by 2, 30. Okay. Then solve these equations. Okay, so 5h equals 20. Okay, so 5 times h times 5 equals 20. Therefore, h equals 20 divided by 5, right? So h equals 20 over 5, which is 4. And in fact, you can check 5 times 4 equals 20. You can also guess in this case. I don't like just guessing, because, for example, in this case, you can't guess. Okay, so for B, we actually need to, apply the strategy I just taught you. So x times 6.4 or 6.4 times x equals 19.2. So x equals 19.2 divided by 6.4. Let's see. And that's 3. Okay. And then what shape are we talking about here? We're talking about a parallelogram. How do we find the area of a parallelogram? We need to do base times the height. We ignore this. We ignore this side because you don't need the slanted side. You just need the perpendicular height. Okay, so 12.7 times 6.4. Which is 81.28, which means 81.3 centimeters squared. That's it. Now, today we are looking at how to find the area of a trapezium. Okay, so a trapezium is it can be considered half of a parallelogram. Okay, so actually, you know what, I'm not gonna do the whole demonstration, so just remember this. Okay, so the area of a trapezium is a half times a plus b, where a and b in any order, it doesn't matter, are the two parallel sides. Okay, it doesn't matter which one is a, which one is b, you just need to add them up, times the height. Okay, do not include this side here. You don't need this. You don't need these, because those have nothing to do with the area. You're going to need them for the perimeter if there's a question that asks about the perimeter, but ignore them. If you're given that information, just ignore it. Okay, for the area at least. So a half bracket a plus b times the height. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna just show you an example here. So can you take a moment and work out the area for this shape, for this trapezium then? Okay, so area of a trapezium is a half bracket a plus b times the height. Okay, so it's a half of what? Of a and b are these and these. Doesn't matter which one is a, which one is b. So 8 plus 12. And I need to times it by the height, which is 7. Okay, follow Bidmas now. 8 plus 12, 12 plus 8, 20. A half of 20 is 10. 10 times 7 is 70 centimeters squared. Okay, 70 centimeters squared. I'm also going to show you, in case you need it for the questions, how to find the height once you have the area. Okay, so let's say my height, let's say I don't know my height. Let's say my height is x. Okay, let's say my height is x, and I want to find the height knowing the area. So if my area is 70, the height is unknown, so it's x. Okay, add up the sides. Okay, and then you're gonna have to. So if the area is actually, I'm gonna do a. So let's say you have an inverse kind of question. Okay, so you're given your side. Okay, your sides there. So your A and B here, the parallel sides. You are told that the height is x. Okay, and you're given in this case the area. Okay, so area is a half bracket A plus B times the height. We know A, we know B, we know the area, we don't know the height. Okay, so let's put in the numbers. Area, which is 90, equals a half bracket A plus B, let's work it out, 12 plus 8, that's 20, times the height, which is x, or unknown. Okay, a half of 20, let's have these as just one number. Okay, a half is 20 is 10, so 90 equals 10 times the height. Take a moment and think how to find the height from this. Well, the height is equal to 90 divided by 10. Which is 9 centimeters, because it's a length. And you can verify that, you know, a half of 8 plus 12 times 9 gives you 90 centimeters squared. Okay, so this is an inverse kind of question. Okay, can you move on to can you do the level 1 questions, please?